beauties, welcome to my channel. My name is Monet. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are returning, today we're going to be doing a quick review on this hair from Recool hair. I will put the information down below. We are going to be reviewing this gorgeous water wave unit and styling it. So if you guys are interested or just wanted to know what curl products that I use, definitely continue to watch.
All right, thank y'all so much for coming and watching another video. Let's get straight into this unboxing. I wanted to show you guys what you would get when you made a purchase with Recool hair. So let's go ahead and get into it. They sent over some cute little clips. I like these for pulling the hair back. Also a satin cap, which is great if you are one that leave your wig on, and also a band just to kind of dress the hair up. They also included a wig cap, which is great for those of you who have hair. And also these little brush combs. Love those. It's a must, okay? And a good old regular comb and some bobby pins. So let's go ahead and look at this hair. I wanted you guys to see exactly how it came right out the package. As you can see, look at that hairline. Like, look at that, pre-plucked. You can definitely tell that there was some pre-plucking going on. The hairline is not super full, which I love. It's very natural looking and just smooth. I love also the fact that they had a elastic band already inside the wig, so you can wear it glueless. Do y'all see that? Look how fine those knots are. This is when a wig is good. Like when it has like these smallest and finest knots on the unit, amazing. First of all, the curl and the texture of the hair, it is a water wave, so it's going to be a lot looser curl. All right, so now that we've seen the wig, let's go ahead and get into this application today. I did have to cut off some of the lace because it was a little bit too big. This is a 13x4 unit. 180% density, which is quite full. I believe like the normal or natural units are typically about 150% density. If you are someone like me, you like your units full, I always recommend 180 up to 250. It just depends. Some companies are different, but with this one, it's a 180%. So now that we got that unit secured, I did cut some of that off just for timing purposes. I always recommend take your time with secure your units because laying your lace is literally the most important thing that you are doing. Like, you want it to melt, and that is the goal. We want it to melt into the skin. Now right off the back, it is a HD lace, so you can kind of still see some of the lace. I don't have no makeup on. Now if you wanted to, you could add a little bit of foundation on the lace prior, but we are just gonna go with it and secure it. So I'm just adding a little bit of my wax stick. Number 2 important step in regarding laying your units, a wax stick makes the biggest difference. Like, that is the way to get your flattest lays. And you need also an amazing hot comb. The hot comb that I use literally probably cost me, I want to say, like under $25, so bomb. I'm quickly gonna go ahead and take out some baby hairs. I did decide that I wanted to do some type of baby hair just to make it cute. I always feel like with water wave units or just with curly units, baby hairs are just a must for me, especially with the curly units. Now, not every unit requires baby hairs, but this one, it's a go. So now that I have my baby hair styled, I am going to take my hot comb. I like to run it over and kind of run it through the hair just to try to get a gist of how the hair is going to look once my lace is melted. Y'all, it looks really nice. Like, as you can see, as the glue, well, not the glue, but the spray is drying, it's blending. So I'm going to pull up the hair so that way you guys can see if you were to rock it in an updo, how it would look. It's definitely giving scalp. Let me know what you guys think down below. I think an updo would be really cute. All right, so I wanted to show you guys how the natural hair looks, just kind of like freshly, I guess, combed out with my fingers. I'm kind of separating some of the curls and not adding any moisture. I am going to go in with my flat iron one more time. I do recommend doing this step just so that way you can make sure your unit is just laid the way that you want it. To each his own, but this is my process. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this quick styling. I'm spraying some water. This has like a little bit of the Suave conditioner in it. You don't necessarily have to put an expensive conditioner because it's just going in a bottle. Do recommend doing this. It definitely helps keep your curly hair really, really soft and moisturized. The one that I use is like a coconut one, if I'm not mistaken. I am going to be using my Tresemme products. Y'all, I am in love with these curl products. You have seen this if you are an old subscriber and you've been on my channel for quite some time. I ride by these products, okay? Like I tell people all the time, they're amazing, they're consistent, and they just last. Like I've taken these, out of I've taken them everywhere, you guys. Like the products are amazing. This video is not sponsored by them whatsoever. This is I purchased these products myself. So I love the whole line. It works. It keeps my curls moisturized. It keeps them popping. Now I will put a little bit of the mousse on there, but I definitely do not recommend putting a lot because you will get like really, really crisp, sort of crunchy curls, which is great like in the summertime. If you are like in and out of water because the hair will be tamed. But like I wanted to allow you guys to kind of see the fullness once it dries, so I didn't put too much of that on there. But y'all, get into that. Do y'all see the lace? Like lace wear. Lace wear. My last step is adding the mousse, as I mentioned before. The reason why this is my last step is because it tends to make the hair a little bit crunchy. I do use this also on my baby hairs because it doesn't make it like super, super hard. It's still brushable and combable, which is why I really enjoy it. But also it just keeps the hair in its original form, pretty much how you leave it. As long as you do not put your hands in your curly hair, it will stay in the texture or in the form that you left it in.
All right, you guys, so I wanted to come and show you guys the finished look of this hair. Y'all, look at it. Like, I did lightly put some product in it, you guys. I'm a fan of the Tresemme curl products, so I did use these three: the curlers, flawless curls moisturizing mousse, the refresher, which you do not have to use. It's a step that you definitely can skip, but I do like this combing cream, which is great. I think it works great on curly units. And so yeah, that's all I put on the hair, and then I just put a little bit of water and conditioner in it, and this is the finished results, you guys. I definitely did not want to put too much where it weighed the hair down. I wanted you guys to see how full it gets. That is how the coils look. Like, I put a little bit of product at the end as well. Back, I hope you guys can see that. It looks really, really good. It does have a band inserted in there, which you can wear. You don't necessarily have to secure it on your head. I always use my hairspray just to put it on and keep it in place. It's a glueless unit. As you saw at the beginning, I did end up having to cut the lace just a little bit, customized to my head shape, which I think it looks really, really nice. Like, I'm still looking in the mirror at myself. So this hair, it comes in a natural black. It is 180% density, which is quite full. I really, really do like the natural curls of this hair. So that's the reason why I did add some product, but I wasn't really stuck on like making it really crisp. But I did make sure to add just a little bit of the mousse, so that way when it does get a little bit more fuller, it's controlled. Cause y'all know how I feel. Like, I have to have some type of control over my hair, okay? So the unit came pre-plucked. I did end up going in and doing my thing still because I do like a little bit more of a pluck. I want to be able to, like, if I pull it back, for it to look like it's definitely growing out the scalp. It does come pre-plucked for those of you who are just new to wigs and you do not want to spend, an hour or two plucking it and customizing it. You don't necessarily have to do it. I did end up bleaching my knots a little bit. Now, I will say in some areas, like, it didn't take. I'm gonna add just a little bit of concealer on the part, just so that way it's more natural. There we go. So not too bad. Yeah, that doesn't even look bad at all. I always cover the knots up with like foundation, powder, or whatnot. I just chose like a brush that had just some excess concealer on it to make the part. So it's not too bad. I mean, I guess if you get a little bit on your hair, you can always add a little bit of mascara or just wipe it off with a little bit of water. I feel like this is still cute for the winter. And that's one reason why I did not want to wet it, because it is cold now outside. So I definitely recommend, if you are going to still wet your units, make sure you dry it before you obviously walk outside, so that way you don't get a cold or get sick. But I definitely think this would be really, really cute in like a top knot bun or something styled in its dry state, because it's really, really nice and it's soft. Like, y'all know how I feel about curls. I love a water wave texture instead of like a really, really tight jerry curl. Let me know what you guys think. Before y'all leave, be sure to thumbs up this video. Subscribe if you haven't. Go ahead and join the family. Thank you, Recool Hair, for sponsoring today's video. I will put their information as well as any coupon codes down below for you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Later.